Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest 1000 IQ bait video. So if you don't know what this trap is, it's basically I let my leader walk across the map and hopefully I get someone to hit me. So I actually got this person to hit me. They actually released my leader from my ult. I was messing around with them with my ult. My leader was on my ult. He burned them, ported over here and decided to try and get my leader. He wasn't going to wait till the leader came back though, so I guess he was trying to empty out my castle from whatever troops I had left. But unfortunately for him, I was actually a trap and I was able to take that. This clip will actually show you what you should do in a situation where you find yourself in trouble. If you don't feel comfortable ever in this kind of situation, you can always shield. So what happened here is he sent 250,000. That was fine. This person had normal gear. It wasn't like crazy mythic champion gear or anything like that. They were pretty strong. They were, because that 250 did do quite a bit of damage. 375 would have did an okay amount of damage as well, but it wasn't something I was worried about. This type of account, I'm not worried about them doing it. It's other people like the mythic champions and stuff. You got to really watch out for. Obviously, when you don't have your leader, because if you don't have your leader, you don't have your gear or your talents or anything like that. You just have your base research. So if you are doing this trap, make sure you have good base research. Because if you have crappy base research, this will not work very well. So here's a TMC general op. They are not allied with DJ, I don't think. So DJ Inicia, and there you go. That's the person you gotta watch for. DJ not Abe there. I was already ready the shield, so I saw him pour it in. I know DJ Abe. I think it's not, yeah. Anyways, I know his infantry blast is at least 850%, so I was actually ready for that. So I'm always ready here if this happens, because I am in a vulnerable position, obviously, with that gear. That's like 850% infantry. I was about to say nope, Abe, not Abe, but whatever. There you go, Abe, there you go. Abe, not Abe. But yes, I was actually ready to take that hit. So in that situation, if you don't feel like you want to take a mythic champion hit who has great gear and great stats and great jewels and all that, when you don't have your leader, you don't have to take it. You can literally just shield. Because in the end, they're probably going to rally you. Unless you're going to migrate, you'll probably end up shielding anyways. But yeah, that was the attack there. It was 150,000 tier 4 and 100,000 tier 3. They did only lose the tier 3, so it was only tier 3 dead. Yeah, obviously I didn't have my leader or anything here. I have Trickster as my leader, but that doesn't really mean anything because it's not actually on my wall. You can see that the guy actually had decent gear. He had mythic level 7 or level 60 gear. So we're going to do the exact same trap here. So that's my ult there, Tiles Hitter. It does have my leader right now. I believe it has a title for some reason. I don't know why it has a title. But, yeah, so that will be the leader or the person that has my leader at the time. I don't have my leader. I'm on my account right now just watching it, seeing what's going on. So if you're wondering. So, yeah, so back to the previous clip, actually. Yeah, so if you ever see, like, DJ Abe or something like that, or any, like, or Kane or something like that, and you don't want to take the hit, just shield. You can totally shield as your leader's walking back. You cannot port as your leader's walking back, so don't try and port. You can always just shield. That's basically the best thing, or speed up your leader. But if I sped up my leader, I'm not sure if I'd get there in time, and I wasn't going to risk that. So this guy decided to come in and burn me. This is TNC Grandpa Shark. So my leader's going to start walking back towards my base now. I believe he's going to try and go over... Oh, wait, he's only 95 mil. He's quite low, actually, so I was expecting someone a little bigger. But anyways, he poured it in, burned my, it's my ult or my hyper farm, or I don't know, whatever account I had put the leader on. So it's going to be 7 minutes. It's going to walk back here. That was only a 95 million mic guy. I thought it was big. It was a bigger guy in this clip, but maybe I'm totally wrong here. Maybe he calls someone else in, but the leader's going to come back in about 7 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Here it comes back here. So we'll see what happens. So a lot of times what you want to do in this situation is basically wait, because he might not port right. Yeah, he's only 95 mil, so he might not port right away to hit you. Sometimes it'll be up 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe they're doing something else. They'll see the leader and they'll come and try and get you after. And sometimes they'll start with like a 200,000 march at you, just basically trying to get your leader, realize that's not enough. Oh, he must have some troops. I better send a bigger march, and then they'll send the bigger march, and then that's when you can get them to cap. Yeah. The only thing you gotta watch for is when your leader's walking back, you don't get attacked by a bunch of people. Unless you're strong enough, then go ahead and cap them without your leader. If you're totally okay with doing that, do it. I do it all the time, so it's actually really funny because they obviously don't know what's going on. He's like, he doesn't even have his leader. How is he capping me? But yeah, actually, I just took a gangbang attack without my leader. So I'll have that video coming out probably in a month. But anyways, wait for that one. And I also have that one where I took the huge gangbang from in KVK. One of those is also with a mythic champ within my leader, so you'll get to see that. So this guy is going to come in here. He's going to send 250,000 tier 3 with his leader. I still haven't changed my leader. I have a Trickster as my leader. The Trickster is basically just basically put the big noob flag on my head and be like, hey, I'm a big noob. Please come hit me. I have a Trickster as my leader. Or basically, maybe I'm just a hyper farm or something like that, and that's all that's going on. See, I'm 100 mil, but I can still get people to hit me because it doesn't matter because they think you're an empty castle at that point. Or the 100 mil is actually not bad to do this trap because they'll think that you're an empty tier 4 castle at that point. If you're around 70 mil, they might be a little more wary about it. Maybe it's a trap, I don't know. But if you're at 100 mil, they just think you're an empty tier 4 castle, especially with some of my kills. I can't be around 60 or 70 mil anymore because no one would try and hit the 60 or 70 mil castle that has 200 mil kills. It's not going to happen. But yeah, so I can't believe you actually went for it. So I was gonna basically let my guild know. So if are they in the kingdom right now? Actually, what kingdom am I in? Anyways, yeah. So basically, what would happen is usually if they're in my kingdom, I try and get my guild to come in and get them. But oh, this guy was he was wondering. Okay, yeah, I was talking to that guy about it. So, and apparently he thought he was going to quote unquote save my leader by coming in and what's called getting it. I don't know what he was thinking. I was like, is he a trap? I don't know. Like I was like, what is this guy doing? Anyways, so that was the end of that clip. So here comes another one. So this is the same thing. I am basically getting my leader to walk back across the map. This is during KVK, I think. Yeah, this is KVK. So people are basically going to see this, and they're just going to send these kind of marches. You get a lot of these marches when you're doing this trap. You get a lot of tier 2, tier 3 marches. A lot of times they're actually cav, because the cav are faster, and they'll just basically time it so as soon as your leader gets back, their attack will hit and try and steal your leader. A lot of times, like I said, if they basically have their attack 0, they'll think maybe you had a little bit of troops. Maybe my tier 2 attack wasn't enough, so they'll send another attack. So here comes another attack. This one is sending tier 3, tier 1 cav, and there's another attack coming in. That might be a 1 troop. Yeah, that's someone from our other guild. That's our sister guild, if you don't know. It was like kind of a joke attack. So he knows what's going on. He sees what's going on. So they're just kind of messing with me. So it makes it look like more people are trying to steal the leader. So these guys will now try and fight over my leader as it comes back. So they're gonna be like, oh, there's someone else trying to steal my leader, or that guy's trying to get the leader. Maybe I'll get the leader, and they'll speed it up and blah blah blah. And they'll come in, and after maybe it hits, they'll be like, oh no. My attack wasn't big enough. I have to port next to him and actually send an actual attack because they don't know what the other guy's sending. So if they're sending a small attack, they'll look at the other guy and be like, oh, maybe he sent a small attack too. So maybe I'll port next to him and then I'll send an actual march and I'll get his leader before the other guy gets his leader. So this little competition that's going on is great for this trap. Even if not everyone is sending like a full march, because I mean, it's free kills in the end. I mean, it's tier 2 or tier 3, doesn't matter. Free kills for me. But yeah, so we'll have to wait till these are happening here. So yeah, that guy is, yeah. So it will be just a couple minutes. Oh, that's KW6. I think they just moved to our kingdom again, actually. Yeah. So I have been in that kingdom with those guys before. So they're now speeding up towards me. They're like, ooh, I'm going to get it first. No, I'm going to get it first. And it's basically a big race. There's a 4-person race towards my base. One of them is my leader. We'll see who wins the race. Well, I know who's going to lose the race. These guys. Yeah, whoever's the first one to hit there loses, because they're basically going to lose all their troops. Well, not all their troops, just the ones that basically the troops that they send, or the ones that get wounded. Unless they have their infirmaries full, then they'll lose a lot more troops, actually. So so here it comes. My leader's 7 seconds away. Looks like one guy is, oh no, he's going to speed up, see who's going to get there first. So leader in, this guy is the first one. He's the first loser, basically. LNG, Abu Mashari. Oh, this guy's speeding up too. He's going to get there. And they both got zeroed. And then the third march is actually just one troop from my sister guild's basically attacking me. So this one, 100,000 dead, 0 wounded. Oh, he did 2,000 damage to my wall. This guy did 16,000, so neither of the attacks actually wounded any of my troops. So, oh, here you go. So now they're gonna see. Now they're gonna fight over it again. So they're gonna both pour it in next to me, like, ooh, I'm gonna get it. No, I'm gonna get it. So this is what happens a lot actually. So they'll both pour next to you and see. Oh, this guy's a billion might actually. That guy's a little bigger. This guy is 400 million, so his gear isn't quite as good. This guy's gonna come in with an attack here. He's sending. He's sending tier 4, but not with the leader. The other guy is sending a one troop march. Okay, maybe he realizes it's a trap. I think they will realize it's a trap after that guy loses, but no one lost their leader there. So sometimes that's good because if they don't send their leader, this one did manage to actually get through my wall. And someone's attacking me now. Is that an actual attack or is that a one troop? It's still a one troop. Okay, still a one troop attack. So I think this guy might realize what's going on. The Abu Misery did not quite understand at the time, but he probably understands now that his tier 4 march was zeroed, so might not get a second attack from that guy. But so yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about this trap, because it's like people don't understand what's going on a lot of times, and they're basically fighting each other to try and get your leader, especially in a big kingdom. This trap does not really work well in kingdoms where there's a lot of leaders available. So if you're in a newer kingdom, a lot of smaller castles, a lot of leaders hanging around for them to get, it doesn't work as well. If you're in a really big older kingdom, so let's say like something in the 400s with a bunch of billion or 100 billion guilds, that will actually happen, or you'll actually get a lot more hits from those ones, just because people are really looking for the leaders. They'll actually go and try and fight over it. Actually, oh wait, no, this was the same attack. Well yeah, so that was basically tier 4, tier 3 attack. He didn't send his leader. He did send a bunch of pay-to-play heroes and stuff like that, but he ended up mostly just getting his tier 3 dead. Yeah, so it was tier 3 that lost. And this one was... Oh, that was the tier 2 attack that he sent. So that was, yeah, that one only injured 16,000 on my wall. None of my troops were injured. This one was the tier 3 cab attack, and that only injured a couple thousand on my wall. So if I actually have a wall, a lot of times I want to actually get through the wall. If I had a full wall, the tier 4 attack probably wouldn't have got through the wall, actually. No, he sent us a siege, actually. So maybe because my might wasn't dropping, that's why they were sending siege. But here comes the last one. So this is the same thing. I'm walking my leader across the map. This is just one where I'm just like, oh, there's a Wonder War going on. There's a bunch of people there. I'll at least get one person to see me, and I'll get some scouts or whatever. So this one's sending 250,000 tier 3 at me. So he's speeding up towards me. Speed. Wasting all those speeds. So this is KW7 Hunter Kexon. He's speeding up towards me. He's really trying to get that. Someone else was scouting me. My leader is still 4 minutes away, so I was just seeing my phalanx to see what if I needed to change it, because obviously I don't need to change it for this one. It doesn't really matter what he's sending, but there you go. Yeah, so boom, zeroed. So he sped up to try and burn me, I guess, before my leader got back. So he's like, I'm gonna get him, and he had no infirmaries apparently. Either he had no infirmaries or his infirmaries are full, because he had 207,000 of those tier 3 dead. Or he's just trying to get rid of his tier 3, one of the two. But yeah, so he sent just gold heroes, tier 3. He actually did send heroes, which a lot of people don't send heroes. Always send heroes. It's better. You don't need to send your leader. At least send the gold heroes at me. But yeah, he ended up injuring 12,000 of my troops there. And obviously, if you don't send... So anyway, so that was the last clip. I do have a lot more of these videos coming out, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I should have another video coming out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.